Gaming. So we are here with a brand new deck. Again, we're partnering up with Clashroyalepedia, and this time around we decided to make a poison Pekka deck with a couple other friends to join on and add massive damage. So the deck I decided to use can be either a super defensive deck, or it can be an insane close your eyes and you're done attack deck. So we're going with some replays right here. These were actually from ladder matches in the Legendary Arena. I know last video we did some challenge matches, so we decided to show you how these decks really work with the real pros, the big dogs of Clash Royale. So let's check it out. Alright, so this deck consists of a pairing that I used before, the Lumberjack with the lead Barb. And to bring the elixir cost down on this deck, we have the Ice Spirit and the Log. So check how it works. So you really know how this pattern goes from my last video. You rush forward with the elite Barbs and the Lumberjack. This time we added the Ice Spirit to kind of stop whatever pushes in the way. So this was a good counter right there. So we'll use the Poison spell to take out that minion horde and minimize the amount of damage we receive. So that's why I explained that this could be a counter deck. So at this point we build up our elixir count because this is an expensive deck. It comes around, I believe, 4.5, 4.6. And really the idea is to utilize that elixir collector as much as possible and try to hold off on using the Pekka until you have a full count or you're in double elixir time. So immediately you see he has the giant Sparky combo. We want to take that down fast. And we're able to do so with the counter of the Mega Minions. Actually, the Minion Horde, my apologies. And we rip right through those Barbarians, throw down the Ice Spirit to distract Sparky, and we took Sparky out too. Not bad right there. Great elixir trade-off, and it allows us to throw down the Pekka before the double elixir time. And that's simply because we knew we had extra elixir. So we'll push up slowly. Now with the recent buff to the Pekka, if you notice, he gets up to the river a lot faster. So it kind of decreases the amount of troops you can use to make your push. However, with the Lumberjack, you can get the Rage spell dropped, and then you throw down the Poison spell to kill out any opposition. So we took out the Minion Horde right there. We still have elite Barbs and a Lumberjack there. So we can rage it up with that minion and we'll clear out that push. So as you see, the deck can be massively strong on the attack side, the offensive maneuvering, and if you need a counter, it can save you in a jam. Now this deck primarily is ground. However, with the combination of the minion horde and the Poison spell along with the Ice Spirit, you could do some great damage against air troops. And you see right there, defensive. We'll use that Poison spell to our advantage, Ice Spirit for distractions, and the minion horde to clean up. To perfection right there. So it's a 1 crown right there. For the most part, this deck here will get you 1 crown if you're playing defensively, and if you're playing really aggressive, you could get the 3 crown. But you remember, you're dropping a lot of high elixir cards, so you can expect a counter push on the other side from your opponent. So be mindful to leave enough elixir for you to at least protect yourself for an unexpected attack. So again, that elixir collector is pivotal. We'll use the minions right here. Now if you notice, I changed the deck up from the first time around. So you can go back and forth. It's completely up to you. You can go for full minion horde, or you can go for regular minions. It all depends. If you're comfortable with a high elixir count, then go with the minion hordes. But be prepared to use that deck more defensively. Now if you really want to push and try to get higher crowns and be more offensive, then use the minions. Now right there, that was a bad execution of the Pekka. it's very important to use that Pekka correctly, because at 7 elixir, a mistake like that could hurt you. Fortunately enough, we're able to counter and bounce back pretty strong. So right there, we see the miner. We'll put down the minions, and we'll back them up now with the elite barbarians. Just in case we got to take out a tank, and we'll drop the lumberjack right in front, with the ice spirit behind to stop whatever comes in the way. Now we're raging with those elite barbs and one minion with the poison spell to take out the goblin hut and to slow down the towers. And there you go. Massive right there. And we're still building up a lot of elixir because of the elixir collector and because of our trade-offs. Look at the bottom. We rolling. We got enough for another push. So now we're going to the other side. It is double elixir time, so we could use that Pekka. But remember, be mindful on the other side. That miner over there is unprotected, but we have the king tower supporting. We'll throw down our minions to take out the mega minion. So now we have a Pekka, minions, ice spirit, elite barb with a poison spell to stop that goblin hut, the archers, the musketeer, and as you can see, we are doing damage. Rage that Pekka up, bring in another lumberjack, overkill. Mega minions, nope, we got the minions. Bang, with the rage spell, we'll throw that poison down just because we can. Now, in all honesty though, it was a bad drop, but we got a lot of elixir on our side. We got elite barbs there to stop the prince. And I mean, as you can see, if you can control your elixir correctly, this deck is amazing. Look at that. So there you have it, folks. We have ourselves a nice Pekka Poison Elite Barb deck, complemented with some low support cards. We got the Log, we got the Ice Spirit, and then we got the Lumberjack there to rage things up in a hurry. And again, if you want to use the Minion Horde, you got to be more defensive. If you want to go offense, then go with the Minions. So I'll let you guys decide which ones you want to use there. Either way, both work well. So folks, again, this was a collaboration with Clashroyalepedia. The article will be featured during the week with some really detailed analysis and amazing side-by-side pictures and GIFs that will explain each transition. Now, please check out the Clashroyalepedia deck builder. Especially if you're following my channel, you can add every single deck onto that site there and go back and forth and see how they compare as far as win, losses, and draws. If it's your first time checking me out, please like and subscribe. I drop content all the time. I also play other games, so I'm very devoted to this channel. You will always get content on here daily, guaranteed. And if you're a returning sub, thank you always. I really appreciate support. As you guys see, we are growing and we are expanding the community. We're going to make this fun. We're going to make it live and entertaining all the time. All right? So as always, peace. Thank you.